Morning, Copper Basin. Welcome back from spring break. Stay tuned to figure out what's gonna really be going on today. Alright, so for weather today, we're having a high of 81 and a low of 60. We have normal high at 69 and normal low of 45. Record set once again in 2000 was 85, and in 1964 it was 24 degrees. I don't really want to fool around with any of that precipitation stuff, but it's been rainy lately, so that's about as far as I'll go with that. Next up on the hour-by-hour forecast, we have lots of rain, a whole bunch of rain, and even some thunderstorms later today. So temperatures being in the 70s and 60s and getting down to the 50s later later tonight. So anyways, next up on our allergy forecast, which is actually returning because trees are in the high, so watch out for trees. Everything else is in the low, but the allergies are getting worse, so be on the lookout. And then next up on our weekly forecast, we have more rain chances later in the week. Today we're having severe thunderstorms, which might affect some stuff going on with sports. More about that later, but temperatures being in the 80s and 70s, so it's going to be getting a little bit warmer, so that's really what's going to be on. Also more thunderstorms later in the week. So some minor announcements today, or not really minor, but today there's a 2-hour delay, obviously. And I'm gonna not read out word for word the schedule, but give you an idea of what the order of the classes are in. So if you are in a high school, then we're having first period first, of course, and the classes are gonna last an hour. And then we're going into third block after this, so don't go to second period. Third block, which is going to last 30 minutes, and then lunch, which also lasts 30 minutes, and then you're going to go to your second period, fourth period, and fifth period in that order, and the classes are going to be roughly an hour. Now, if you're in middle school, it's a little bit different. This is a normal 2-hour delay schedule, but figured to get you guys caught up just in case. Middle school, you're going to go to lunch right after this, and then third period, and then second, then fourth, and fifth in that order. Just that's the normal schedule, but for 2-hour delays, but just in case somebody forgot or something, there it is. For sports today, according to my source, which is the big old whiteboard calendar out in the hallway, we're having a baseball game today against CSLA. So, and then middle school baseball is having a game against Athens City today. If this is wrong, blame the whiteboard, not me. Softball didn't have anything written. Middle school softball is having a game against Ocoee today. And also, the Storms may cancel some of, if not all of these games, so just be on the lookout, and just know that is a possibility that these games might get canceled because of storms. So, but anyways, we don't really have a subject for today's show. I mean, I hope you guys had a great spring break. I hope you did something fun. I didn't really do anything fun. I just went to a bear zoo, and that was about it. But anyways, going back to that schedule again, just showing you guys the pictures, just in case, because I was told this is worth repeating. I see we're having some technical difficulties.
Keep going.
I'll make some more announcements while we're working on that. Lunch today is sweet and sassy chicken or cheese quesadilla, and breakfast tomorrow is chicken biscuit. So anyways, there's a schedule again. There's the high school one, and then that's the high school one. We have a birthday today. That's an announcement. Haley Henderson is having a birthday, so if you see her, wish her a happy birthday. And there's the middle school schedule, so just for the people who needed a reminder. And that's gonna do it for the show today. A little bit, that's it, really. Come back tomorrow to see what happens.